The SONOFF NSPanel Pro 12 is the kind of smart home control panel that sits on your wall and does not pretend to be a tablet. Most people buy a hub, a security panel, and a thermostat screen separately. This one tries to fold them into a single 4.7-inch display. It is not the best smart home panel, but it is the one that actually stops you from juggling 3 apps when a door opens at 2 a.m. You are standing in your kitchen at 11 p.m., phone in one hand, trying to confirm whether the front door sensor tripped while the kid's room camera feed loads. The 4.7-inch display gives you a surface large enough to read energy use over a week without squinting at your phone screen. That is the task it exists for, collapsing the moment of doubt into one glance. Every smart home panel faces a trade-off: stay a dedicated controller and stay simple, or open up and become a device people accidentally turn into a browser. The NSPanel Pro 20 chose the open side. The 4.7-inch screen is the proof. It is big enough to browse web pages, which no other panel in this price range ships. The 4.7-inch display controls your home with just a tap, monitoring energy use, viewing live cameras, adjusting the thermostat, managing lighting, or browsing the web. That means you are not switching between 5 apps when a sensor triggers. Customize 3 modes by setting different arming devices. When a sensor is triggered, the panel sounds an alarm and sends a notification to your phone, which means you get alerted even when your phone is on silent in another room. You can select devices with energy statistics functions to track their daily energy consumption over a week, which means you can see whether that space heater is quietly doubling your bill. NSPanel Pro can be used as a display and supports adding 4 types of cameras for live monitoring, which means your living room, garage, and bedroom feeds all live on one screen. Save the address in NSPanel Pro's web pages. Start it quickly with one click, which means you are not typing URLs on a touchscreen keyboard at midnight. Here is who this is not for: anyone who wants a plug-and-play panel that never needs a firmware update or a second thought. If you need something that works the day you unpack it without reading a manual, look for a dedicated security panel with physical buttons. But if your actual problem is having too many screens and too many apps, the limitation is irrelevant. This is what this channel does. One product examined properly, regularly. I am reading the manufacturer's own listing here. The spec a careful buyer checks first is integration depth, whether it works with Alexa, Google, Apple, and Home Assistant. The bullets say it does. That usually means partial support, not full local control. Confirm before you buy. The 4.7-inch display is the durability signal, a panel that survives being touched 6 times a day by everyone in the house. The cheap version of this problem is buying 3 separate devices and replacing them when they stop talking to each other. The real question is not affording this once, but affording the cheaper option again and again. The link is in the description, so you can check what it is sitting at right now and decide if the time